Well, this couldn't come at a better time. I just uploaded a video about Austin Simmons reclassifying from 2025 to 2023 and flipping his commitment from Florida to Ole Miss. And I said in the description box, Florida is the laughingstock of the SEC. I'm not going to take back that statement, but Florida does get a little bit of good news to balance off the bad news that they had as four-star tight end Amir Jackson from Portal, Georgia, has just announced his commitment to Florida. He chose Florida over Alabama, Auburn, Georgia, Miami. This was first reported by Drew Schott of Gators on 3, later confirmed by Swamp 24/7. Blake Alderman, who is the lead reporter for Swamp 24/7, had 24/7 Sports putting in a crystal ball predicting that Amir Jackson would commit to Florida a few days ago. So not too much of a surprise. And man, this is a morale booster that if you're a Florida fan, such as myself, this is one that we needed. You needed some good news after the Austin Simmons um, flip and reclassification to another school. However, I don't think this takes away the negative optics that is now skewed against Florida. Billy Napier is 0 for 2 in picking and getting quarterbacks. Failed on Jaden Rashada and failed on Austin Simmons. Still has yet to be seen with DJ Lagway. He appears to be solid, but with recruiting, you never know if that's going to change at any moment, like he did with Austin Simmons, because Austin Simmons flipped from Florida to Ole Miss for this year, literally 2 months ago. After 2 months after he announced his commitment to Florida, he committed to Florida in April. It's June, and he just flipped to Ole Miss 2 months later. So with recruiting, you never know where these players truly stand until they tell you, which is kind of what it's kind of so difficult about covering recruiting. But at the same time, it's the up and down cycles that kind of bring the excitement with covering recruiting in college football. But you know what? With bad news came good news. Amir Jackson is committing to Florida. He was rated as one of the top offensive players in the nation from both On 3 and Swamp 24/7. It's the first tight end. It's the first tight end commitment that Florida has had in the Billy Napier. Excuse me, of the first tight end commitment of this recruiting cycle. Uh, it's and now Amir Jackson is joining a group, an already good class that, well, not good, a good class that Florida already has in DJ Lagway, Miles Graham, Ardarius Hayes, and Xavier Filsumi. Adding Amir Jackson to that mix boosts now strengthens that Florida recruiting class for 2024. So hopefully this guy will stick with us.